All right, hello everybody. If you clicked on this, I'm gonna label it NBA Live 10 for obvious reasons of kind of wanting to fly under the radar. I'm gonna get some things out of the way really quick for anyone who ends up finding this and ask questions. I found it on eBay. It was a dude there who sells jailbroken PS3s and was installed onto that. I don't have a physical copy of the game. No, I'm not going to sell it. Yeah, this is an NBA Live 10. Shush, that's the point. I'm going to try Dynasty mode out. I know that there's Become Legendary. If it's anything, I might do some Become Legendary if I can fly under the radar long enough. I'm guessing it's not going to be fantastic, considering what NBA Live 14s was like. Holy Jesus. I remember what NBA Live 14s was like. That was something. We might check that out, but I just want to see what a regular old Dynasty looks like. And I mean, back then, man, some of the teams and the things that they had, and I'm trying to think about what a good rebuilding team would be. The Bobcats would be interesting because I think they went into the next season with like the worst record ever. But let me see here. Bulls, Cavaliers, of course, Mavericks, Nuggets. Pistons are real bad. 35 mil under cap. Who was really well under cap? Look at that. Yeah, 35 mil. I think 35 mil over the cap. Yeah, they must have been paying a lot of people a lot of money. I think that's back when they had Hito Turkoglu on the team and they were paying him like $15 million for some ungodly reason. That was back when the Golden State Warriors only had 26 wins. Clippers have 29. Memphis, the Heat. Timberwolves have 15 wins. And New Jersey Nets have 12 wins. I should do the New Jersey Nets just because the New Jersey Nets isn't that great. And it seems like, you know what? That sounds like it'd be kind of neat. Try to rebuild the Nets without trading away 18 picks over the next like 10 years. Might see what we might be able to do with that. Yeah, I won't redo the NBA draft. That would be interesting though. But I'm not going to redo the draft. I'm just going to do a current roster. See where we land on that. Ooh, what should I name him? Moving to Brooklyn, fuck it. I don't even know if I think this is like even before a time where you could actually move teams. Oh, what's the actual Nets name? I'm trying to think of a good what would be a good celebrity to buy an interest in the New Jersey. You know what? I think he's actually still in the game. I was going to put Jason Kidd as the GM. Sim Quarterlang simulation intervention. I think turning that on would be good. 2010 NBA draft. We already dealt with that. Roster management manual. I could just call him general manager. God, I don't even know what to name him. This is gonna be lame. This is gonna be lame. Jay-Z. I thought about Jay-Z. I should do that. I should just do Jay-Z. Isn't he a part of the Brooklyn one? Or is that somebody else? There you go. Jay-Z. New Jersey Nets. I think everything else is pretty much A-okay. So we'll go ahead and move on. Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That 2010 smartphone. Welcome to the Nets organization. I'm glad you're part of the executive team and feel confident about your abilities taking care of all the key decisions running this franchise. Your staff is ready to go and training camp is about to start. Boy, that is a 2010 smartphone. Inner training camp, I guess. I don't know how this one is going to go. Jordan Farmar, Derek Favors, Devin Harris, Chris Humphreys, Damian James, Brooke Lopez. Okay. Oh my God, you remember Anthony Morrow? Troy Murphy, Travis Outlaw. So yeah. What a team. So yeah, we got I guess Devin Harris, Derek Favors, Brooke Lopez. We're doing okay with that. Let me see what the training distribution. You need to select 5 players for targeted training. Favors, Lopez. Why is Devin Harris an 87 overall? Why did mid-2000 sports games only have to have a phone or PDA? I have no idea. Farmar is probably going to get traded. Humphreys is definitely going to get traded. I guess we can keep Anthony Morrow around. Jesus. Travis Outlaw, I guess. Maybe Troy Murphy, just because... No, I already got a power forward, actually. Power forward, point guard, center, shooting guard. So I guess I might keep Travis Outlaw, so we'll work with that. All right, so Lopez gets a little bit better. No one really went up in overall, so that's a thing. So, cool. I wonder what the GM levels are do in this game. Nope. Please choose your team direction for the season. Your choice will determine how I judge your performance. Oh. Yeah, rebuild for the compete now to win it all. Just that's our team direction for the next 8 years. Compete to win now. I got 3 guys that I think would do well for our team. You rebuild this team way too many times in 2K11. Troy Murphy makes like $11 million. Oh my God. Yeah, rebuild for the future is definitely what we're gonna do. We're not a good team. We need to stand on what we have. All right, let me go ahead and do that. And see how long this lasts. There we go. Cool. All right. I gotta be honest. I don't remember playing. It's been so long since I played NBA Live 10. I don't know if this is what it looked like. The Dynasty mode. If it looked anything close to this. All right. Season wins. Yeah, they don't seem to have much here. Right there. Right now. That's fine. Okay. So GM's desks. Let's do. All right, let me look at the contracts. God damn, Troy Murphy needs to. He's gonna go. Troy Murphy's got to go. Everyone else is like average. Devin Harris is pretty good for how much he's making, but Troy Murphy has got to go. That is yeah. Trade players. Let's see here. Troy Murphy. What do you got, boys? Ooh, some interest in Troy Murphy. Okay. Bobcats might be a good idea. Bobcats probably don't have anyone I would want. Is there a way I can look and see how much money they make? Gerald Wallace probably makes way too much money too. Yeah, 9.5 million. Jesus. At least Gerald Wallace was sort of worth it at the time. Okay, so we need a new power forward. That's going to, yeah, they're not going to get rid of Garnett. Perkins. How great would it be if I just trade for Garnett and Pierce right now? How much is he making, by the way? Probably a lot. I would assume a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, Atlanta. No, Atlanta doesn't really want Troy Murphy. Washington will take him. Andre Bloch. It's just a shame you can't trade away 7 draft picks. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Let's see if they'll take Andre Bloch. They don't really want our picks, but we'll see here. Okay, how do I? Is our cap room the thing that is going to keep this from happening? Okay, how do I? All right, I'm looking at the buttons to see. Change team, review trade. Regrettably, have to decline your offer. We don't have enough cap space. Okay, no, they don't want to. I guarantee they don't have a Yeezy and Leon. Hilton Armstrong, nope. Okur Jefferson, oh my god. Paul Millsap, that'd be dope. How much does Paul Millsap make? Yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. For what you're getting for him. Will you take Paul Millsap? Or will you take Troy Murphy for Millsap? We don't have enough cap space for this deal. Do you have a tiny dude that makes enough money that makes it worth it? Cannot make this trade. You don't have enough space on your roster. You could, okay. Fuck it. We'll get rid of one of our lesser dudes. You want Ben Uzo? I don't want Ben Uzo. Take Ben Uzo. All right, take Ben Uzo. We'll get rid of Jeffers. Let's see, Fisenko. I don't think that's still enough. This Gordon Hayward guy, he might be pretty good. Oh my god, dude! If I can make this work, here, I don't know. I don't care what you want. Will you take that? Oh my god! If I can actually manage to trade Troy Murphy and Damian James for Paul Millsap and Gordon Hayward. Yeah, that's what I figured. You know what? I'll give you a first-round pick for that. I'll give you a first-round pick. Presented a counteroffer. Lopez and Favors for Millsap. Wow, that's not right. No, see, because then that doesn't change out what we have for... I want Millsap, but you're not getting Lopez or Favors. I'll give you someone else. I'll give you Farmar. You want Farmar? Why is this still a... Okay. Give me one of your lesser dudes then. I'll take one of your lesser dudes. I don't give a shit. Is someone getting overpaid yet that I can take off of you? Can you like pay people? Oh my god. Okur, you're not gonna give me Okur though. This cap thing is a killer. Millsap, Hayward. No, don't exit. Ross, Quentin Ross. You're not gonna do that. See, this is what I already did. So, Fasenko, Jeffers. Oh, this is a pain in my ass. I might just skip Utah for that. I'll figure that out later. Oh my God, where's Damian Jones? Go away. Troy Murphy. Who wants Troy Murphy? Not a lot of people are going to want Troy Murphy. All right. Maurice Spates. Elton Brand. Are we the only ones who are stupid enough to pay this much money for a power forward like him? Yeah, Trade Finder would be nice. Here, maybe if I just put Murphy on the block, I might be able to get something. Here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to get something I want, though. Trade block. Troy Murphy. No offers. There are nobody wants Troy Murphy. I'm fixing to just get rid of him. Like, fuck it. I'll take the hit. We got some cap space, right? Who do we got in free agents? Delonte West. Wow. What a great start. Allen Iverson. That actually wouldn't be too bad. We got some cap room. We can sign somebody for a year. Fuck it. I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to get rid of Troy Murphy. Yeah, he'll still his salary cap will still count against us for this year, but that's fine. Whatever. I'm fine with that. I'll go get a better guy for cheaper. Since I can't fucking unload his contract. Oh my God. Can I sort by... I can't believe that I can't sort by... there. Like, I can sort this, but I can't really... that's the best I can do. I don't like that at all. You know, let's just go by overall. There's Troy Murphy. Oh my God, let's get Sheed. How much does Sheed want? 2.97? Let's see. Will he take it? He's worth more than your previous offer. I don't want to give him no mid-level exception. That's $5 million. I don't think he's worth that much. God, Jerry Stackhouse was still over here too. Oh my God, are there any half decent? Sean Williams, James Singleton. Oh, look at that, Tyronn Lue. Yeah, we got a coaching job for you. Joe Smith. Okay, now we're getting down into some weird territory. You know what? I might do mid-level I might just do a mid-level exception for Rashid for a year, and we'll fucking figure it out later. Before he's willing to accept. We're giving you the mid-level exception, for God's sakes. I would like to have a good idea as to what you're going to do, you know, before our first game. Okay. So our Dynasty object, reduce salary by 20 million, reduce salary to 10 million below, sign a free agent rated 80 plus, free agent. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a lot of things that I don't know if I'm going to do with this team right now. But I'm going to probably make some more trades real quick before we get on our next deal. Actually, here, let's go to the trade block. See who might be offered for guys. Trade block. We're going to keep Lopez. Oh, she did sign. Okay, good. Chris Humphreys can probably go then. Because he's making... I mean, he's making some money. Tony Allen. That's not too bad. Is this all? I think that's it. That's all we got for him. I'm trying to see here. Do I just have to do it on my own? There was only the one. It's not like a lot of teams were here. I'm gonna put like one of my better players on the block and see how much I get for that. Like Brooklyn. Okay, there it is. Okay, so yeah, it really was just the one thing. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep Brook Lopez. So if we put him on the block, Humphreys isn't going to get me anything. Favors, Devin Harris. Let's do Farmar. Farmar and Quentin Ross, CJ Miles. Gallinari wouldn't be too bad. Sean Marion. Oh my God. Why do you cost so much? So, Jermaine O'Neal, which I don't know if he's going to be worth that. Gallinari wouldn't be too bad, honestly. I might take Gallinari for that. Fuck it. Let's do it. I'll trade out Farmar for Gallinari. All right. I think we've got a fairly young team. Let me see here. So, Brook Lopez, our main center. Rashid, our main power forward until we can find someone to... Because it's not going to be Chris Humphreys. Point guard, Devin Harris. Small forward, Gallinari. Travis Outlaw should probably go as well. And Anthony Morrow, our main shooting guard. So Travis Outlaw should probably find a new home. Scola. Actually, Scola might not be too bad for a guy. I think he's probably peaked. I wonder if we could trade away Rashid if we can get Scola. I don't know if anyone's going to want him. Anderson Varejao. Oh, they're in an even worse situation. Antonio McDyess is almost as bad. Yeah, so Rashid's not going to do too much, but you know what? I think I'll settle with what we got right now. I think that's okay. I'm trying to think about the simming past, because they used to do a jump in. They used to do a nice little jump in for this stuff. There's the calendar. Okay, there you go. That's helpful. That's good. I don't mind this. It's a little slow, but it's fine. It works. And I can still jump in at some point in the fourth quarter to try to secure a win over the Pistons of all people. There's Tracy McGrady's on the... Was Tracy McGrady on the... I don't remember McGrady on the Pistons. Dude, Derek Lopez, Jesus. Or Brook Lopez, Derek Lopez. Brook Lopez. Lopez is about to score 40 points. You'd like to intervene in this game? No, just let him score his 40. I'll jump in here in a second. Let's jump in now, I guess. I probably should have jumped in a little bit earlier when we had a chance at winning, but that's all right. I do like the fact that they're just like, hey, would you like to intervene?
The home crowd restless as we head to the fourth quarter. Their team has not performed well, but it still has a chance for a nice comeback here.
Well, disappointing ball game, but probably need one of your rules, a half-court shot, and then it'll be tied again, right?
Well, I like that rule, but they haven't done it yet. But what's even better odds is to work on the
There we go. All right, now he's up to 38. Derek Favors only got 4 freaking points. Dude, the absolute acidness of this. There you go. Triangle to Favors. Oh my God. What is the pass button? Oh my God. I forgot this had like really dumb controls, and I don't remember what the freaking pass button is. Thankfully, there's still like an icon pass button, but holy Jesus. It's certainly not anything useful. Pass to him. Oh my God. It's a thing. That's all right. God, I need to get a beat on these awkward as fuck controls. I kind of got a beat on them, but not the most helpful. Not the most helpful controls in the world. How is there not a simple pass button? I mean, I know they tied so much stuff to the right stick, but do I not? I think it's like L2 or R2, one of those things. I think it's like really weird. I know it's something really fucking weird. Let me see here. Is it on here? The settings, control settings. All right, what do we got here? Passes R2 plus the L. Okay, yeah. See, it really is just. It's weird. It's so weird. I don't know why it just can't be a simple X. It just everything had to be tied to the sticks in this game. All right. I want to see if Sim next game will allow me to still jump in. Yep, there you go. Let's see what we get here. Oh, Sacramento's just killing us. And Cousins only got 2 points. Oh, there we go. Okay, Lopez is bringing it again. Devin Harris is doing pretty good. Favors isn't doing a whole hell of a lot. I wonder if this has anything to do with the fact that I hadn't gotten around to... I don't know if it automatically started changing out the whatchamacallit, the rotations. I need to have a good beat on where we're at here. Make sure your team is slightly late in the fourth period. Sure, I guess why not? Try to get the win here, although I'll probably fuck this up. I like this. I actually kind of like. That's actually the one thing I'll give this game is the fact that is how this works.
Who's going to take control of this ball? No doubt. Oftentimes, it's a make or miss league.
The way the jump in goes, where it's like, hey, you know, there's a certain point in the game where it's like things are about to happen. I'm still thoroughly 2K, and this is still not a good game. But I will give it at least the one high point there. All right, how do I back down? All right.
A good look
Okay.
for two.
It's still really weird. It's still really stupid controls. I think it just takes a lot of getting used to.
Right back.
I'm not going to complain too much. It still definitely feels like an NBA Live game.
Gets
But
a good
Jesus.
look. Touch there, not this time.
There we go.
To
Alright.
Harris. Whistle blows. Intentional foul against the Kings. Ref calls the foul. No choice.
Jesus,
there. They
what
have
type
to
of
stop the clock.
what type of like Oh God. How does this go? Oh gee, what the fuck?
This is the first.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it goes
there we
1
go.
for 2 from the line. After hitting
Haven't
the
played
second,
an
they
NBA
call
Live since
Westball.
07.
Ball's time. They'll want to talk it over here.
Yeah, I haven't played an NBA Live since 14, so this is new to me. We'll just set it as is. I think we're good.
Immediately set up your defensive pressure.
We're up by 9, so I'm not really too overly concerned at this point.
Strong on the offensive
I don't mind the
glass.
right stick doing the doing some of the extra things on here. Honestly,
If you really want to win this ball game, well, win the battle of the boards. Crash the offensive board. No choice there. They had to stop the clock, and they give the foul.
the post play is kind of trash too, but that's all right. I think I got a beat on how this goes. Whoops.
Those could be critical misses at the line. The
A
lead
weird
remains
meter
6.
thing. That's a
Fires for
thing.
Can't connect from way
That's a
down.
thing too.
Puts it up.
Why is Samuel Dallenberg fucking
So they
going
get the
from that
clock to
far?
stop with the foul.
The one thing that I'm not gonna enjoy is the fact that if it comes down to free throws, oh my god, that Derek Favors. It's gonna be real bad if the games come down to free throws.
He hits 1 for
There we
2.
go,
Now
finally.
a
Jesus.
7-point game. Three-pointer puts it in. 4-point game. This is old school basketball.
There
Everybody
we go.
gets a
Maybe
touch.
Devin Harris is better than
Everybody
Derek
can
Favors
themselves.
at this.
Beautiful.
What even is this free throw mechanic? I don't know. You hold the right stick up and then once it gets to the thing. Now that I got an idea of what it is, I can do it better. There we go. Now that I've gotten an idea of it, but it's weird. To be fair, like they've had far worse in some of these games with like the little lining up of the crosshairs or
And there's the
whatnot.
foul.
It's
They had to stop that
I'm
clock.
really not a big fan of also just the instant like there's no animations on defensive fouls. It's just like nah.
Great offensive
Look at that. Look at that instant. There's no animations on it. Just bip.
up to 5.
Oh, Jesus. This game was practically done. This game was like a week away from being out, and this is where they were at in animations.
From way downtown. Nails it. 3-point game. There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul.
This game would be pretty much over if he just sinks one of them.
First free throw, good.
At least I'm getting kind of used to it.
He converts on both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Although, yeah, there really is the
Had
look
to do
at
it
that.
there. They stop the clock with the foul.
They really think they're gonna they really think they're gonna make something happen to this.
Knocks down the first one. He hits them both. This game perhaps getting out of reach. It's up to 7. It'll count if it goes.
There you go.
That's the
Hey, we got a nice win. The first win, right like that.
By a score of 116 to
This
109.
game still is very much an EA NBA game where you can really cheese a lot of the inside shooting. There's a lot of cheese still in this. But I don't mind it.
ESPN on EA Sports. For Jesse Gundy, Mark Jackson, and our entire EA Sports
But I can
crew,
also
this
see
is Mike
why
Green
this
saying thanks
this
for joining
thing
us
would
from the
not have been
Prudential
able to
Center
compete
in
against
Newark, New
NBA
Jersey.
2K11. Oh my God. 2K11 coming out with this, like, ugh. Gotta love the last 2 minutes of a basketball game lasting 20 minutes, especially when on TV. Absolutely. Hey, I'm up to level 2. What do I get at level 2? User games played. Oh, that's gonna... Okay, so that's gonna really... Okay, so jumping into these games is gonna be helpful. Season wins. Oh, so okay. At the next bit, once I hit 16 season wins. Okay. Then user games played. I'm at 2. So if I jump in at the end of every game, I'll get credit for that user game. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. I can just keep going in and then join the last like 2 minutes of the game, win or lose, and still get credit for the user game. Who did they have? I see. Oh, this was James Wade and Bosch. I thought that was later. It can't be Bosch. Yeah, this was Bosch coming in. I thought that was like a year or so after this. Was that really that long ago? Because this is what, 20? This is like the 2010 season. Did they go into the 2010-2011 season with that? And why are we up there with them? Why is this a thing? Why are we actually competing with them? This is like their first year. I thought it was 2011-2012. I thought it was like a year or two after this that they first. Man, I guess yeah, because they were at he went back to Cleveland after a little bit, but yeah, it's. Are they gonna ask me to jump in? Let's intervene in the game. Join Miami when you're going to freshman year, which is 2010. I thought it was the next year. That's what confused me.
What do you look for in the fourth period? I look to see which team really wants it. Who's going to step up to the challenge and take this basketball game on the defensive end?
Fourth quarters are about 2 things: will and skill. And if you got them both, you got it.
Okay, that's not what I meant.
To James.
That's fine.
Screen
This
set.
game
Nice.
it's awkward dribble sticking. Oh,
Wide
God.
open for 3. Can't hit from way outside. That's good offense. You can't be upset about that. Good ball movement. You get a wide open look. You're just not able to knock it down. But those
Okay.
are the shots that will come back to haunt you if you don't knock them down.
Oh,
At some
Jesus.
point,
I don't know how to call for a pick in this game. Excuse me, how do you call for a pick in this game? Can you? On ball screen? Would that be it? Dynamic quick play. That might be it too. Let me see if an on ball screen is the way to go.
quick move to get inside. Fires away. That's good.
Jesus, I don't know.
Two-pointer.
I don't freaking know.
Every
I
possession
need to figure out how to
right
call for
there.
a screen. And it's not like there's manuals online to tell me how.
Awesome defense from Brook Lopez.
Like, excuse me, I've been busy playing NBA Live 10, wink.
To Lopez.
I'd like to know how to
For
do an
2.
on-ball screen.
That shot won't go. Wow, he's wide open.
Okay. I thought Brook Lopez could at least kind of shoot the ball.
Game out, you've got to execute, create open shots, but most importantly,
Done with that,
knock
nothing.
those
Miami and
shots
Boston
in.
having big threes later.
Gets
We
it
have like
off.
5 super
Knocks it
teams.
down.
And the league
4-point
sucks
game.
now.
Bad pick and roll defense. You
League's
get
not that.
screened,
The
you
league
gotta
is
find a way
a
to
lot
fight
better
over it
now
and get
than it
back
was
to your
the
man.
previous few
Puts it
years.
up for
Oh
2.
my god.
And LeBron James with a rebound.
See, I'm trying to figure out how like dribble sticking and stuff works. Oh my god.
Out of bounds. It'll be heat
The
ball.
ease of Gallinari getting up in LeBron James like that.
Nice setup with the entry pass.
That's fine. I think nothing of the fact that we were able to at least have a fairly competitive game.
Inside to the basket. This one ends. as
No,
they
we didn't
lose
get
to
the
Heat
goaltending
by a
on it.
score
That's
of
all right.
108 to
It was only a 4-point game.
LeBron James
Could have been
with one of
worse.
those solid all-around
once I get a half a handle on the on how to play certain bits of this, I'll probably be a lot better.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy,
Are they
Mark
playing
Jackson,
some...
and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying join us next time. And good night from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey.
Well, we got close. Struggled against the heat. I've got no problem with that. We should be training our players regularly. I could take care of it, but may not target the players you want. All right, enter a training session. Whoops. Favors, Gallinari, Lopez, Harris, and Morrow. There you go. Anything? It seems to do a little bit. Daily Dime, best Aaron Baron Davis, worst Ron Artest. Hey, we're facing the Bobcats. That should be somewhat helpful. Whoops. Sim it so I can jump in. Also weird seeing Dwight Howard on the Magic again. Look at that. Dampier, Diao, Wallace, Jackson. Oof. Livingston, Henderson, Augustine. I guess I can't shit on Augustine now that he's part of the... Now that he's in Orlando and did fairly well for us in the playoffs. All right, when Dwight Howard's busy getting Stan Van Gundy fired. Yep. And then the awkwardness of the fact that Jeff Van Gundy was on the ESPN crew. Are you gonna... All right. You know what? I'm gonna intervene. Because if you're going to give me credit for the game, I'm going to jump into the game. So even if we're up, I'm going to take credit for the game.
This impressive road win, they're going to have a huge fourth quarter because they put themselves behind a little bit now.
Well, no doubt. When you're on the road, you've got a choice when you're down going in the fourth. Give in or give up, or show the character
Dwight
that
would
you're
go to
made
LA
of
and kill his
fight
career.
to make it a game.
My favorite part was in this year's playoffs when it was realized that even when Dwight went to try to form a super team with Kobe and Nash, they still didn't end up winning a playoff game. And it was the Orlando Magic won more. The Orlando Magic, with their one win this season in the playoffs in Game 1, was more playoff wins than the Lakers have had since Dwight left. I feel like if you're down by 10 and there's like less than 30 seconds, there's not really a reason to foul. Oh, the disrespect. Brooke Lopez and the disrespect.
Let's it go.
Well, oh well. I would celebrate a win over the Charlotte Bobcats, but it's the Charlotte Bobcats.
Brooke Lopez with a double-double performance here tonight. Join us again here on Friday night as the Nets take on the Orlando Magic. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey.
Lots of the Nets are the wrong color on the front of the jersey in this game, it looks like. Yeah, I don't... I think it's probably one of those things they would have touched up in the last couple weeks, but it's all right. I mean, to be fair, they had the game pressed and ready to go. They probably could have done some updates to make it look better, but yeah, they didn't get around to that. And now we get to face the Magic. Oh boy, I remember the Michael Petrus days. And Marcin Gortat. Rashard Lewis is pretty good. JJ Redick. Interesting. I forgot about him being on here. Rashard Lewis is just picking up the pieces where Howard's just kind of letting it go. God, I forgot about Vince Carter on the Magic. Just weird times. All right, let's take credit for the game.
It's been one of the best road performances of the season as we head to the fourth quarter.
Are you going to call a timeout now?
Continue to play with a road mentality. Give no momentum. Don't turn it over.
Yeah, I think we're
no
good.
Bad shots, and
I'm
no
not really too
easy
worried.
layups or dunks to ignite the crowd.
And now is not the time to celebrate. Finish the deal. Continue to play the way that you play. No showboat.
Ah, Gallinari. How do you blow a wide open shot like that, especially if you're Danilo Gallinari? I guess, you know, he was still young. He was still 22. So, why not?
Connects on the first free throw.
Welcome to NBA Free Throw Simulator.
To Lewis. The shot is blocked.
Well, I try to at least sort of do something in the way of... all right, there's your backing in.
Great defense. He can't find
Oh, God, I almost... Okay. Looked like I almost had a alley-oop. All right. Now I kind of have an idea of what the alley-oop... Oh, God.
Outlaw's pass almost picked off. For three.
That really is just... It's so wonky of controls, man.
17 from beyond the arc.
The controls are so friggin' wonky.
Defeat the Magic by a score of 99 to 86. Brooke Lopez with a great performance tonight ends up with a double-double. And join us here Saturday as the Nets take
I'm
on
feeling
the
a call.
Miami Heat. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching from Orlando.
I think I really should hit up a doctor tomorrow. Luol Deng, 5 for 16. Russell West. Oh, look at that. That's how you know this game isn't realistic that Russell Westbrook only did 7 shots. I guess this was the time before he decided to just take over the whole thing. I think once it came down to just him and Durant, that's really when he started doing a lot of his shooting of everything. Let me see here. I'm just kind of checking stuff here. Oh, we're facing the Heat again. Player satisfaction. Everyone's kind of satisfied. Sean May doesn't like how much playing time he's had, which I think is kind of weird because I think he's like terrible. Yeah, he's a 58 overall. I don't really particularly care how happy he is with his playing time. Let's see the free agents. Tony Parker, Yao Ming. God, Yao Ming was only 30 at this point? I figured he would at least be a little bit older. Jesus, when did Yao come in? I thought I guess he came in really young. In like, what, 2003? No, 2002 maybe? God, I don't remember. Brooks, Richardson, Zach Randolph. There'd probably be some power forwards I can get. Joakim Noah. Glenn Davis. Wow. He was only 24 at the time. Sheed, Kenyon Martin. Chuck Hayes. Oh, God. Might try for Glenn Davis. Or even just Joakim Noah next season. Chuck Hayes, the GOAT. This will be the time where they just destroy us. Like, yeah, we ain't dicking around anymore. Look at that, 9 points by Bosch immediately. Your team is getting blown out in the first period. No, it's the Heat. I don't care. We'll probably get blown out. I was surprised it was as close as it was last time. Oh my God, yeah. I was like, I know I recognize Chuck Hayes' name from somewhere. Now I remember. I might still jump in the last minute just to get credit for the game. Lopez a few rebounds away from a 20-20 game. Not at 7:39. I'll let him do his thing. There you go. 42 seconds. I like that even though I can jump in with 42 seconds left, I can still get credit for the game.
I know it's not over yet, guys, but they put themselves in a heck of a hole.
No, this is pretty much over, and it's disappointing to watch. You knew coming in as a visiting team that
I need to figure out how post play works in this game. I figured out the backing down.
We're going to be at the game. This is a big game, and they didn't show up big, and so I am doubly disappointed.
To James.
Yeah, I'm not really too worried about
Lets it go for two. Harris the rebound.
about much of anything at this point.
To Lopez. Puts it up for two.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's really just an inside, like a pure inside guy, man.
And this game is finished as they lose to the Miami Heat by a score of 125 to 104. LeBron James with a strong all-around performance here tonight. 48 points.
48 points.
And tune in again Tuesday as the Nets head back home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This has been a presentation.
Gallinari's putting it on though.
EA
Yeah,
Sports.
Gallinari's showing his stuff.
And our entire EA Sports crew. This is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching. And
Maybe I should
next
try
time
someone
from
other
the
than
American Airlines
Brook
Arena
Lopez.
in Miami.
Or maybe someone other than Devin Harris. I don't know. Let me see how certain people have done before I go trading them. Let me see what their stats have been. Corey Maggette 0 for 11. Is there a way I can look at their oh my god, I need to figure out how to be able to look at their stats. Oh. Stat Central. Player stats. Let's see here. Field goal percentage. I'm looking. Devin Harris has not been doing He's not been doing well at all, honestly. He's getting a lot of assists, but that's about it. Travis Outlaw's done kind of poorly, too. So I wonder if I can pick someone other than... Maybe if I can try to get rid of Harris for somebody else. Dirk? Huh. So I get rid of Devin Harris and Rashid, and they'll give me Dirk. That's a thing. Gilbert Arenas. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, Jefferson, Marcus Aldridge, Jameer Nelson. Jameer Nelson wouldn't be too bad. Baron Davis. Danny Granger? Ooh. Whatever happened to Danny Granger? Kevin Martin, David Lee, Ben Gordon, Nene. God, getting Dirk would be something. It's a lot of money. Who's the backup point guard? Let me look at this. Who's my backup point guard? So if I take this, Ben Uzo, is that it? Is Uzo would be pretty much the only guy, unless I maybe go pick up somebody else or trade for somebody else. I'm halfway considering it because it's Dirk. I might just go back. God, that's really tough, dude, because, yeah, it's... There's Travis Outlaw, too, but that's a lot of money being paid to him. Aldridge would be interesting just because he's already got 5 years left on his deal. So that would be a guy to... kind of build around. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is how much money some of these guys are making, which makes sense. I might pick up Jameer Nelson just because he's a little bit cheaper. And I think he might fit the idea of, getting it down into the big guys. I'll take a pretty good point guard with the idea that he probably won't be a huge. He'll probably still be a big dimer, so that'll be helpful. He'll still dish out some assists. But I think he might be able to make a few more shots. See what I can get now for Outlaw. They're still trying to get rid of Scola. I might get Marvin Williams just because he's a little bit less money for this. And he's a little bit younger. Probably going to stop here relatively soon. Now I should just see what I can get for Marvin Williams. Oh, wow, I can actually get more for that. Bellinelli, Drew Gooden. Not a lot. Honestly, that's all right. I like Marvin Williams, so I'll just keep him for now. Said GMZ. All right, I'll probably do like one more game here. Who the hell Really? Anderson, Varejao, Jamario Moon, and Antoine Jameson led Cavaliers is doing this good right now. That's how this is gonna be. Well, we're not getting blown out, but we're definitely not gonna. I don't think we're gonna walk away with a win here. But that's okay. We're still doing kind of okay for where we're at. Yeah, we won't walk away a winner here, but once again, I'll just jump in, call it good for now. I gotta get used to some of the things on here as far as
they've been able to cheer.
Well, give the opposing team a lot of credit because they came into this building and took control of this ball game. They have every right to leave here with a win.
Great road mentality. Come in early, establish the tone, and then carry it out for 48 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
To Lopez, and there's
Oh shit, the shot clock was already dead. They don't have Kyrie. Kyrie was 2012, wasn't he, or 2011? I think Kyrie was the next season. This is the 2010-2011 season. I think he was the 2011 draft.
He loses control of it. Here's a steal. From beyond the arc.
I'm just testing out the idea of how good these guys could do. When given, when not having to,
Cavaliers by a score of 118 to 91.
and having someone right there.
The terrific game finishes with a double-double tonight. Don't forget to join us again Wednesday as the Nets take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on ESPN.
Well, I think the game got soft locked, so that's a good a time as ever.
Thanks for watching and good night from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey.
Cool. So the game got soft locked. Well, that was fun. I shall do. Oh God, I don't know if it's saved. I don't know how far in that's saved. I mean, I know the little icon should mean that it's saving, as far as I know. But we'll see what happens. I guess as good a time as ever to call it a night. So, thank you guys. I appreciate it for watching NBA Live 10. And for anyone watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. And I appreciate it, and I will see you guys. I guess let me know if you guys want to see more. I have a distinct feeling that people might want to see more, especially that become legendary mode. But either way, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.